Deep wind, distant thunder, slow heartbeat bass, celestial drones, echoing Nyabinghi drums. Before the kingdoms, before religion, before empire, there was order. The heavens were appointed. The stars were assigned their courses. The sun knew its rising. The moon knew its seasons. And the Creator sanctified time itself.
Kadosh, set apart.
Ancient rhythm. The greater clock of creation has never stopped moving. Nothing in heaven forgot, but mankind drifted, changing times, changing laws, abandoning the sacred rhythm. Yet still, creation testifies.
Return. Return. Return.
This is the call
To return.
to alignment.
From the foundation of the world, the heavens were appointed. The greater clock of creation has never stopped. The sun remembers, the moon remembers. The stars have not forgotten their assignment. But man has drifted from the rhythm.
The heavens still turning in sacred motion. Sunrise speaking without devotion. Night and day still carry witness. Creation moving in perfect fitness. Seed time come and harvest follow. Mountains stand while kingdoms hollow. Ocean tides obey command. Yet man redraw what Yahuwah planned. Nothing above has lost alignment. Every star still keeps assignment. But down below the voices rage, changing order, age to age.
Who moved the ancient boundary line? Who altered sacred times? The earth still sings his ordinance, but man rejects divine design. The celestial clock still moves.
Create Creation still obeys.
The heavens testify the truth.
Through everlasting days,
The rhythm never changed above.
the order still remains.
Return again to sacred time.
Come out from altered ways. The 7th day was sanctified, breath of heaven set aside. Not by kingdoms built by men, not revised and changed again. Stone and fire upon the mountain, living waters from the fountain. Finger writing covenant law, holy fear and holy awe. Yet the nations drift away, trading truth for another day. Still the planets keep their path, while man provokes the aftermath.
Nothing in heaven forgot.
Nothing in heaven,
Nothing in heaven forgot.
nothing in heaven.
In heaven forgot.
The greater clock,
Still moves.
The greater clock still moves. The sun obeys. The moon obeys.
The stars obey.
Should not his people also return?
Hear the wind through ancient trees, calling hearts back to his peace. Harmony was never lost, only hidden under falsehood's cost. When alignment comes again, healing enters weary men. Rest returning to the soul, broken rhythms becoming whole. The celestial clock still moves.
creation still obeys.
The heavens testify the truth.
Through everlasting days,
Return unto appointed time.
return unto his ways.
The rhythm of eternity.
Still echoes through creation's frame.
Creation remembers. The question is, will mankind remember too? Nothing in heaven forgot its assignment.
The stars still move, the moon still turns, the ocean still answer the pull.
Creation still obeys. heaven forgot.
The heavens still remember him.
Nothing in heaven forgot. It's a sign that
Nothing in heaven forgot. The stars still burning holy order. The greater clock still walks. But down below the voices alter. The boundaries once established. Still creation cries aloud. Return unto alignment. Seed time follows after rain. Harvest comes again. The Sabbath wait seeks seventh dawn. Though many act like it is gone. The planets do not break decree. The oceans do not revel free. Yet man believes his hands can change what heaven sanctified in flame. Empires rise and empires fade. Still the heavenly courses stay. Every orbit testifies. Truth survives when kingdoms die.
the heavens obey. The heavens obey. The sun remembers. The moon remembers. The stars remember.
Nothing above has lost alignment. The question is, why has man?
Hear the witness in the wind, calling scattered hearts again. Ancient pathways still remain beyond religion built by men. When the soul returns to rest, when the rhythm is confessed, chains begin to lose their hold and weary hearts become restored. Nothing in heaven forgot. It's a sign that
Nothing in heaven forgot. The earth still moves in sacred order. The greater clock still walks. Return unto appointed rhythms. Return unto his ways. For all creation still remembers the Ancient of Days. The heavens still testify.
day unto day,
Night unto night.
the witness has never ceased. And on the seventh day, he rested. Not because he was weary, but because he was establishing a holy rhythm for creation. And Yahuwah blessed the seventh day and sanctified it. Before the kingdoms rose from dust, before corruption broke our trust, before religion built its throne, the seventh day was marked alone, set apart by holy fire, crowned within the deep desire of heaven's own eternal plan, before the systems forged by man.
The rivers flowed beneath the stars.
Creation healed its ancient scars,
As all the heavens stood in awe.
of sacred rest and covenant law.
sanctified. What heaven sanctified, who can remove the blessing? The Most High set aside.
The day He sanctified still shines with holy light. The seventh day remains before His throne on high. No empire changed its place, no kingdom rewrote grace. The blessing still remains upon the day He sanctified.
Not written first by hands of stone, but spoken through creation's groan. The rhythm built in earth and sky still testifies, though men deny. The sun descends the same each week,
Still calling weary souls to seek
the peace this world cannot provide.
inside the rest He sanctified.
Yet many trade the sacred sign.
For customs built through altered time,
Still heaven watches from above.
to see who walks in covenant love.
Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh,
Set apart,
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 set apart.
set apart.
The seventh day remains.
Forever sanctified, forever sanctified,
The seventh day remains.
forever sanctified.
Oh, oh, oh. Nothing can remove,
What Yahuwah sanctified,
nothing can remove,
what Yahuwah
sanctified. Nothing can remove,
what Yahuwah sanctified.
nothing can remove what Yahuwah sanctified. Come away from endless striving, come where weary hearts revive again. The Sabbath waits with open arms, still carrying heaven's calm.
The blessing was not taken back,
Though many wandered from the path,
still the invitation stands.
to walk again in sacred lands. The day He sanctified still shines through endless time.
Creation still remembers.
The rhythm so divine.
Return unto the blessing.
Turn unto the sign
The seventh day still bears the name.
of He who sanctified. Set apart,
Set apart,
blessed from the beginning.
set apart,
The day sanctified,
set apart.
set apart. The day sanctified.
Shatan, the opposer, the one who stands against. So if a doctrine teaches men to oppose what Yahuwah sanctified from the foundation, what spirit speaks behind it?
From the garden to the nations, twisting sacred foundations, questioning what heaven spoke, breaking covenant beneath the yoke. The ancient serpent still whispers low. Did Elohim truly say so? Changing times and sacred lines, corrupting truth through altered minds. The heavens tremble at the sound of holy things cast to the ground, while temples built by human pride hide rebellion deep inside. Opposition,
Opposition,
against divine order.
Shatan, the opposer, standing against the holy order. Shatan, the deceiver, turning hearts from the ancient keeper. But the heavens
Still testify,
the truth still burns.
eternal fire.
No darkness can erase what Yahuwah sanctified. The seventh day was set apart, written deep within the heart. Yet many mock the sacred sign while claiming covenant divine. Lawlessness dressed in holy robes, falsehood spreading through the globe. Traditions handed down through fear still cannot silence what is clear. The stars still move in their command, yet man keeps changing heaven's plan. Calling darkness holy light,
Turning day and truth to night. Who opposes what is holy? Who opposes what he blessed?
The issue is not ignorance.
The issue is opposition. Return. Return. There remains a narrow way, ancient paths not swept away. Beyond the systems built by men, the covenant still calls again. Come out from confusion's snare, hear the warning in the air. For truth withstands the fire's test, and only truth will truly rest.
Shatan, the opposer,
Cannot stop the coming order.
the heavens still reveal the way.
The ancient paths remain today,
The sacred rhythm still survives.
calling sleeping hearts alive,
Return before the final night.
and walk again within the light.
Nothing in heaven forgot. The question is,
Who taught mankind to oppose?
not spoken only, by the finger of Elohim, placed beneath the mercy seat, established in covenant fire. And heaven has not erased what Yahuwah himself inscribed.
Covered Sinai's height, clouds and thunder filled the night. The mountain shook beneath his voice. All creation heard the choice. Not by kings and not by men, not revised and changed again. Stone received the sacred flame, bearing forth his holy name. Written with eternal weight, before the rise of church and state, before traditions crossed the lands, the covenant stood by his hand.
Who can erase what heaven engraved? Who can silence the words he gave? Written with his finger, established forever. The covenant remains, and heaven changes.
place beneath the mercy seat, where judgment and compassion meet. The ark was not an empty sign, but witness of the law divine. The tablets resting at the core of heaven's everlasting order, not abolished by neglect, nor cancelled by human intellect. Yet many claim the law has died, while quoting grace to justify selective truth and fractured ways, ignoring what the Father raised.
The finger that wrote upon the stone is the same hand that formed the stars.
The covenant remains. The law was never chains of fear, but heaven's rhythm drawing near. A lamp unto the weary soul, a path to make the broken whole. And still the writing calls today to hearts that wandered far away. The invitation still survives to walk within the truth of life.
Written with his finger, no kingdom can remove it,
The heavens still proclaim,
and faithful hearts will prove it.
the words still burn eternal. The covenant remains. The covenant remains.
The Sabbath
Still stands holy, and heaven knows its name.
na 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 na.
Na na na,
Written, written,
na na na.
not by man, by the finger of Elohim.
What heaven placed at the center, man pushed to the edges. What was called holy became treated as optional, and the world grew louder while the soul grew weary. There was a place prepared for rest, a sacred pause among the stress, a holy space inside the weak, where weary hearts were meant to seek. But somewhere down the broken line, the sacred rhythm lost its shine. The center drifted out of view as endless striving only grew.
Families scattered, minds divided, souls exhausted, hearts misguided, running faster every year, yet peace itself seems to disappear. What was forgotten?
What was removed?
What holy thing
Did man refuse? The forgotten center still remains, calling through the noise again. The sacred rhythm was not erased, only hidden beneath man's ways. The Sabbath waits with open arms, still carrying heaven's calm. The center has not disappeared, though many hearts have drifted far.
the Creator placed it in the flow of sun and moon and seeds that grow, not as burden chains refuge for the soul to hear. Yet now the world spins out of pace, restless hearts in every place. The mind consumed, the spirit thin, chaos rising deep within. The endless chase for more and more still leaves men empty at the core, because no substitute can heal what heaven designed for something real.
Be still, return, remember.
The Sabbath was never the burden. The burden came when mankind abandoned the rhythm.
The center still remains. Come back, come back, come back to the end. Come back to the end. Come back to the end. Come back to the ancient stream, beyond the manufactured dream, where silence heals the fractured soul, and broken pieces become whole. The invitation still survives to step outside corrupted time and find again the sacred peace, where striving finally begins to cease. The forgotten center still remains, calling every heart by name. The holy rhythm still survives beyond the systems built by pride. Return unto the sacred place, return unto his resting grace. The center was not lost in heaven, only forgotten among men. Still waiting, still holy, still calling. The forgotten center. What heaven placed at the center.
The issue was never whether believers gathered on the first day. The issue is, when did gathering become replacement? When did tradition begin overruling what heaven sanctified?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ra-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. The apostles still walked the way, still honored the seventh day, breaking bread from house to house, yet never casting Sabbath out. But slowly shadows crossed the flame, and empire started changing names. Traditions rose through fear and pride, while ancient pathways were denied. Replacement entered unaware, disguised as light but breathing error. One generation drifting slight, until the truth slipped out of sight.
Who replaced the holy rhythm? Who exchanged the ancient sign? Who taught the nations to abandon sacred time?
Replacement, the ancient paths exchange. Replacement, the holy time replaced its name. Hey. Not by command of Yahusha, not by words the prophets gave, but through tradition slowly planted, like roots beneath an altered age. Anti-Jewish hearts arose, despising what the covenant chose, separating faith from root, until the branches lost the truth. Then kings and rulers joined the shift, an empire crowned the counterfeits, yet still the stars above declare the sacred order lingers there. The issue is not fellowship. The issue is substitution.
Return to the ancient paths.
The covenant still calls.
Though many walked inherited ways, truth still survives through darker days. For heaven's witness has not died, nor has the rhythm been denied. There still remains a remnant voice, calling hearts back to the choice, to leave the systems built by fear and walk again with vision clear. Replacement cannot silence heaven, replacement cannot stop the truth. The ancient paths still stand before us, calling every soul to choose.
The sacred rhythm still survives beyond tradition, built by men. Return unto the holy order and walk the ancient paths again. The heavens still testify.
The question is,
Will mankind continue the replacement or return? Or return. In 3021 AD, an empire spoke. On the venerable day of the sun, not the seventh day, not the Sabbath of Yahuwah, not the command spoken from Sinai. And the nations followed. Marble temples, iron crowns, empire rising over towns, blending power, throne and creed, planting substitution seed. The bishops gathered with the kings, changing holy sacred things. What began in subtle shift soon became the empire's gift. The day of the sun exalted high, while ancient rhythms were pushed aside. The masses bowed beneath decree, blind to heaven's testimony.
who gave kings authority to rewrite sacred time, who gave empire power to alter the divine.
The day of the sun, raised above the Holy One, empire changed the rhythm, but heaven still remembers. The day of the sun,
The prophets warned beforehand of powers rising through the land, thinking they could change the times and alter heaven's holy lines. Daniel saw the vision clear, a system driven deep by fear, wearing out the saints with lies, while truth was hidden from their eyes. Yet creation
never changed.
The moon still walked its
Ancient range,
the seventh day still
waited there.
though few remained who truly care. Sunday,
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 Sunday.
the issue is not the gathering. The issue is who authorized the replacement.
Return. Return to the covenant. The kingdoms of this world will fade, their monuments collapse one day, but truth survives the fire and storm, because heaven keeps its order warm. There still remains a remnant sound, calling scattered hearts around to leave the systems built by men and walk the ancient path again.
The day of the sun cannot silence heaven's drum. The sacred rhythm still survives,
Calling sleeping souls alive.
the stars still testify at night.
The Sabbath still remains in light.
Return before the kingdoms fall,
And hear creation's ancient call.
empires rise,
Empires rise,
empires fall.
but the heavens
Still obey. He shall think to change times and laws, not remove, not destroy, change. Alter the appointed order, shift the rhythm, move the boundaries, heaven established. Daniel saw through kingdoms rising, beasts and empires compromising, crowns of iron, mouths of pride, working change from deep inside. Not with swords alone they came, but altering the sacred frame, twisting times and holy signs until confusion filled the minds.
The Sabbath stood within the way, a sanctified appointed day, the only law in stone that binds both sacred order and divine time. Who moved the ancient markers? Who touched the sacred wheel? Who changed what heaven ordered and called the counterfeit real?
Change times and laws. The
prophecy unfolds. The kingdoms of the earth arise, but heaven still controls.
Change times and laws,
Yet truth remains the same. The stars still move in covenant and still proclaim His name. The clock of heaven still turns on, though many claim the rhythm gone. The moon still marks appointed signs. Creation still keeps sacred time, but systems built through fear and power corrupted the prophetic hour, teaching nations to forget what heaven never canceled yet. The saints grew weary through the years, buried under compromise and fear, yet still a remnant voice survives, calling sleeping hearts alive.
Times and laws.
times and laws,
Times and laws. The issue was never whether heaven changed. The issue is who altered the earthly pattern.
return before the final shaking. There comes a day the veil will break, and every soul will have to face, whether they walked in borrowed ways or stood within the ancient days. For kingdoms built by human hands will fall like dust upon the sands, but what Yahuwah sanctified will stand eternal through the fire.
Change times and laws, yet heaven still remains. The covenant survives the storm, the stars still know their place.
Change times and laws,
The truth cannot be killed. The sacred rhythm still survives and always will.
The heavens never lost alignment. The question is, who changed the earthly clock?
perhaps the exhaustion, the confusion, the constant striving comes from living outside the rhythm heaven established. The Sabbath was never merely a command. It was a recalibration point. Spinning faster now, heavy burdens bending down, restless minds and weary souls searching for what makes them whole. Endless noise and fractured peace, running hard with no release, yet creation softly sings of deeper, older, sacred things.
The rivers never force their flow,
the stars still move the path they know,
but man has drifted far away
from heaven's appointed resting place.
Return to the rhythm, return to the flow, return to the stillness
your spirit once knew. Divine recalibration, heaven restoring hearts again. The sacred rhythm still survives, calling weary souls inside.
When alignment comes,
the striving breaks,
and peace begins
to heal the waste.
The Sabbath still remains,
a doorway into grace.
the mind finds quiet in the pause. The soul remembers heaven's laws. Families gather, burdens cease, and anxious hearts begin to breathe.
The endless friction starts to fade
When man walks in the path he made,
not chains, but harmony restored between creation and its Lord.
the body heals, the spirit clears,
The noise grows dim, the voice appears,
the ancient rhythm still remains,
waiting through the passing age. Be still, breathe again, return. Harmony produces life. When alignment returns, many things begin falling back into place. Recalibrate, recalibrate, recalibrate. Come away from endless chase, step back into appointed grace. The invitation still survives beyond the systems built by pride.
the Sabbath waits with open hands,
Still healing hearts across the lands.
the sacred rhythm has not died.
It still flows like an ancient tide. Divine recalibration, the healing of divided men. The sacred rhythm still remains, calling every heart again. Return unto the holy rest, where weary souls are finally blessed. The Sabbath still restores what striving once destroyed. The rhythm was never lost,
Only abandoned.
Return and breathe again. There remains therefore a Sabbath rest for the people of Elohim. Not merely a day, a promise, a shadow of the coming kingdom. Beyond the sorrow, beyond the pain, beyond the wars of earthbound reigns, there waits a rest not built by men, where striving finally meets its end.
The Sabbath whispered from the stars, a promise written in the heart, a weekly shadow cast through time, pointing toward the rest divine.
Creation groans for that fear.
Beyond the flame,
Eternal Sabbath rest, the promise still ahead, where weary souls find peace at last, and every chain is dead. Eternal Sabbath rest, the kingdom drawing near, the sacred rhythm fulfilled at last, when heaven's King appears.
the weekly Sabbath was the sign, a doorway through corrupted time, a rehearsal for the age to come, when all creation joins as one. No more empire, fear, or war, no more closing heaven's door. The curse removed, the nation sealed, and hidden things at last revealed. The lion rests beside the lamb, the earth restored beneath his hand, and all who walk the narrow way will enter everlasting day.
Rest, peace, completion. The Sabbath was never merely about one isolated day. It was prophecy. The kingdom comes. Until that final dawn appears, we walk through faith beyond our fears, holding tightly to the sign that still reflects the grand design. The invitation still remains to step outside the world's refrains and taste upon this broken earth the coming kingdom's holy birth. Eternal Sabbath rest, the promise drawing near, the sacred rhythm still survives beyond this age of fear. Eternal Sabbath rest, creation waits the sound, when heaven fully joins the earth, and peace at last is found.
There remains
The Sabbath rest,
for the people
of Elohim.
Do not say the law has been done away, while also claiming the law is written upon our hearts. If the covenant lives within, why was the fourth commandment removed?
Tablets carried through the flame, no hearts are meant to bear his name. Not empty words or shallow creed, but living truth in thought and deed. The prophets are the coming day, when law would move from stone to clay, written deep in flesh and soul, making broken people whole. Yet many claim the covenant lives, while cutting truth with compromise, choosing portions they prefer, ignoring what still echoes clear.
If the law lives in the heart, why tear the Sabbath out if the covenant remains, why silence heaven's sound?
Tablets of the heart, the covenant inside, not partial truth selected, but holiness alive. Tablets of the heart,
the writing still remains, the sacred rhythm still survives
beyond religious games. James declared with piercing light, break one point, you break the whole outright. Not because of fear or shame, but because all truth bears one name. Yahusha spoke with burning grace.
if you love me, keep my ways.
Not traditions born through men, but what the Father spoke
From heaven,
The Sabbath still stands in the stream of heaven's everlasting scheme, not abolished by neglect, nor cancelled through intellect. Selective obedience is still disobedience.
written within, written within. The covenant remains. The heart awakened by his light begins to hunger after right, not from burden, fear, or pride, but love that walks the narrow side. The invitation still survives to let his truth become alive, not merely spoken from the lips, but flowing through surrendered spirits.
Tablets of the heart, the living law remains, the sacred rhythm still survives beyond corrupted ways.
Tablets of the heart, the covenant restored, a people walking once again in harmony with Yahuwah.
Not erased,
Transferred
transferred from stored
transferred.
to living hearts. Inherited tradition is not automatically truth. Wide acceptance does not sanctify deception. And Yahusha warned, in vain they worship me, teaching as doctrines the traditions of men. Generation after generation, walking blind to imitation, custom dressed in holy robes, while deeper truth remains unknown. Buildings filled but hearts asleep, promises they never keep, calling darkness sacred light, while heaven watches through the night. The prophets cried, but few would hear, because tradition felt more near. Comfort wrapped around the lie, until the soul forgot to try.
How deep
persuasion. Strong delusion. Traditions over truth, yet still the heavens cry aloud. Return while there is room. Lawlessness behind the smile, compromise disguised a smile. Selective truth preached from the stage, while souls drift farther every age. Lord, Lord, many still proclaim, yet walk contrary to his name. For love without obedience becomes religion without repentance. The Sabbath buried underneath systems built by unbelief. Still the remnant voice remains, calling souls to break the chains.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Strong delusion is not merely deception. It is defending the deception after truth has been revealed.
Come out from among them. There remains a narrow flame, still untouched by empire's chains. A people listening through the noise, still trembling at the Father's voice. Truth survives though hated long, still unbroken, still strong. And every soul must one day stand before the throne, not man's commands.
Strong delusion cannot stop the dawn.
The sacred rhythm still survives though generations moved along.
Strong delusion, but truth still remains.
The heavens still testify and call us back again.
Truth withstands examination.
The question is,
Will mankind love truth enough
to follow it?
Creation still remembers. The heavens still obey. The rhythm was never destroyed, only abandoned. And now, the call goes forth again.
Return to alignment. Signs, while man keeps drifting out of time. The earth still groans beneath the strain of broken rhythms born through change. Yet heaven's order still survives, calling sleeping souls alive. The ancient pathways still remain, beyond religion built by men. The sacred rhythm still stands strong, waiting for the prodigal to come.
Can you hear it calling through the noise and fear? The voice beneath creation still speaking clear. Return to alignment.
Return to the flow.
Return to the rhythm.
Creation still knows.
The heavens still
creation, not religion, but reconciliation. The Creator calling hearts again to walk in harmony with Him. Families healed around the fire, minds restored from endless striving, peace returning to the soul as broken rhythms become whole. The kingdoms of this world will fade, but truth survives through every age, and all creation waits the sound when heaven's order fills the ground. Return, return to alignment.
The sacred rhythm still survives.
The celestial clock.
Never stop moving. The heavens still obey. There remains a holy way, still untouched by man-made change. An ancient stream still flowing free, calling hearts to liberty. Come out from endless noise and fear. The voice of heaven still is near, and all who seek with humble hearts will find the ancient paths restored. Return to alignment.
Return unto His way.
The sacred rhythm still survives.
Beyond these fading days,
Return to alignment.
creation still proclaims,
The heavens never lost their order.
and neither did His name.
The stars still obey. The oceans still obey.
The Sabbath
Still remains. Return to alignment.
return.
Return to alignment.
Ocean waves, wind through trees, sparse heartbeat drum, massive ambient dub space. The heavens still testify. Day unto day utters speech. Night unto night reveals knowledge. The sun still obeys. The moon still obeys. The stars still keep their appointed courses. Nothing in heaven forgot.
Return. Return.
Return.
Return.
Empires rise. Empires fall. Traditions come and go. But the rhythm of the Creator remains. The Sabbath still stands. The covenant still calls. The ancient paths still wait.
The rhythm still survives. The rhythm still survives.
trees. Sparse heartbeat drum. Massive ambient dub space. The heavens still testify. Day unto day utters speech. Night unto night reveals knowledge. The sun still obeys. The moon still obeys. The stars still keep their appointed courses. Nothing in heaven forgot.
Return.
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 Return. Empires rise.
Empires rise.
Empires fall.
Traditions come and go.
But the rhythm of the Creator
Remains.
remains. The Sabbath still stands. The covenant still calls.
The ancient path.
Still wait.
The rhythm still survives.
The rhythm still survives.
The rhythm still survives.
Return.
To alignment.
Ocean waves. Wind through trees. Sparse heartbeat drum. Massive ambient dub space. The heavens still testify.
Ocean waves.
Wind through trees. Sparse heartbeat drum. Massive ambient dub space. The heavens still testify. Day unto day utters speech. Night unto night reveals knowledge. The sun still obeys. The moon still obeys. The stars still keep their appointed courses. Nothing in heaven forgot.
Return.
Return. Empires rise. Empires fall. Traditions come and go. But the rhythm of the Creator remains.
The Sabbath still stands.
The covenant still calls.
The ancient past.
Still wait.
The rhythm still survives.
The rhythm still survives.
The rhythm still survives.
Return. Return. Empires rise.
Empires fall.
Traditions come and go. But the rhythm of the Creator
Remains.
remains.
The Sabbath still stands.
The covenant still calls.
The ancient path still waits.
The rhythm still survives.
The rhythm still survives.
Return. Return. Empires rise. Empires fall. Traditions come and go. But the rhythm of the Creator remains. The heavens still testify.
Day unto day utters speech.
Night unto night reveals knowledge.
The sun still obeys.
The moon still obeys.
The stars still keep their appointed courses.
Nothing in heaven forgot.
Return.
Return.
Empires rise.
Empires fall.
Traditions come and go.
But the rhythm of the Creator
Remains.
remains. The heavens still testify.
Day unto day utters speech.
Night unto night reveals knowledge.
The sun still obeys.
The moon still obeys.
The stars still keep their appointed courses.
Nothing in heaven forgot.
Return.
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 The greater clock.
Still moves.
The greater clock.
Still moves. Creation remembers.
The sun still rises. The moon still turns.
Nothing in heaven forgot. Nothing in heaven forgot.
Return.